Even the darkest night will end, and the sun will rise. To love another person is to see the face of God. Music expresses that which cannot be said and on which it is impossible to be silent. Life is a flower of which love is the honey. Laughter is the sun that drives winter from the human face. What you get by achieving your goals is not as important as what you become by achieving your goals. Have courage for the great sorrows of life and patience for the small ones. And when you have laboriously accomplished your daily task, go to sleep in peace. To learn to read is to light a fire. Every syllable that is spelled out is a spark. Adversity makes men and prosperity makes monsters. To think is of itself to be useful. It is always, and in all cases, a striving toward God. He who opens a school door closes a prison. To love beauty is to see light. Short as life is, we make it still shorter by the careless waste of time. God created the cat so that man could have a tiger to pet. The greatest happiness you can have is knowing that you do not necessarily require happiness. The future has several names. For the weak, it is the impossible. For the faint-hearted, it is the unknown. For the valiant, it is the ideal. There is nothing like a dream to create the future. It is nothing to die. It is frightful not to live. Change your opinions, keep to your principles. Change your leaves, keep intact your roots. Always love one another with all your soul. There is almost nothing in the world but love. What matters poverty? What matters anything to him who is enamored with the boundless infinity of the world? People do not lack strength. They lack will. Society is a republic. When an individual tries to lift themselves above others, they are dragged down by the mass, either by ridicule or slander. The soul has illusions as the bird has wings. It is supported by them. He who does not weep does not see. Great perils have this beauty, that they bring to light the fraternity of strangers. To put everything in balance is good. To put everything in harmony is better. To love or have loved, that is enough. Ask nothing further. There is no other pearl to be found in the dark folds of life. Teach the ignorant as much as you can. Society is culpable in not providing a free education for all. Do not ask the name of the person who seeks a bed for the night. He who is reluctant to give his name is the one who most needs shelter. Be like the bird who, pausing in her flight a while on boughs too slight, feels them give way beneath her, and yet sings, knowing she hath wings. A compliment is something like a kiss through a veil. The supreme happiness in life is the conviction that we are loved. People do not seem to realize that their opinion of the world is also a confession of character. When dictatorship is a fact, revolution becomes a right. Even in a palace, life may be led well. Genius is a promontory jutting out into the infinite. To love and be loved is to feel the sun from both sides. Love is like a tree. It grows of its own accord. It puts down deep roots into our whole being. It is not easy to keep silent when silence is a lie. There are thoughts which are prayers. There are moments when, whatever the posture of the body, the soul is on its knees. When a woman is talking to you, listen to what she says with her eyes. There is one thing stronger than all the armies in the world, and that is an idea whose time has come. He who laughs most learns best. A day will come when there will be no battlefields, but markets opening to commerce and minds opening to ideas. To give thanks in solitude is enough. Thanksgiving has wings and goes where it must go. Your prayer knows much more about it than you do. To conquer is to give. The victor is the vanquished, always. To die for lack of love is horrible, the asphyxia of the soul. The soul is a miracle, and all its geysers, organs, streams, rivers, all its movements, from its first moment to its last, are nothing but the movements of an immense aspiration towards God. They who pass their whole life at making a world will not have time to enjoy it.